Okay, y'all. This video is called Why I Decided to Teach Real Estate. What made me say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just teach people how to do this. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. When I was like 18 and 19 years old, I was really trying to get into the real estate game. I always knew I was gonna do real estate when I was younger, when I was like in the third and fourth grade. Back when I was 10, 11 years old, I would go to school early. I went to Gillespie on 93rd and State Street. I would go to school early, and I would walk around. I walk up and down Wabash from like 94th Street all the way down to like 91st, up and down Wabash, up and down Prairie, up and down those blocks, just looking at the houses. I already knew I was going to do real estate at a young age. I don't know how I knew it, but I just knew that that was something that I wanted to do because I grew up in row houses, and I just wanted to see how the other side lived. And those houses over there, they're way, way nicer than where I grew up at. So fast forward, I'm 19 years old. I got a couple of dollars. My credit is okay, and I really, really want to get into real estate. I got introduced to this guy. I'm not going to say his name. And he was a little bit older than me. He wasn't from around where I was from, and he was very successful in real estate. And I remember telling him, hey, I want to get into this real estate game. I want to start doing this for a living. And he was like, oh, yeah, brother, I'll help you out. And gave me his phone number, told me to give him a call. So I call him, and he's giving me the runaround. You know how they do. The people who are where you want to be, and they see that you're trying to get to where they are, for some reason, they just don't want to help you. So I'm calling this guy. Eventually he stops answering the phone. I'm to the point where I'm ready to just say, please help me. Please just show me. I'm trying to be prideful. I'm trying to keep my pride. I'm trying to still be a man. I'm trying to just keep it, 100. But in reality, I'm ready to beg this man because I really, really want to learn how to do this. And I don't know anybody that could show me how to do it besides this person. He just stops answering the phone for me. I remember that frustration. I remember how I felt. You know that feeling when you're trying to get to something, you're trying to figure out how to do something, you're trying to learn how to do something, and it's a person who can help you, but they're not helping you. They don't want to show you how to do it. They don't have time for you. They're not about to give you their sauce. They're not about to give up the game. And I just remember that frustration that I felt. I remember just that I never forget that feeling. I never forget that feeling of wanting to do something so bad, wanting to learn how to do something bad. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to do everything you ask me to do. Just show me how to do it. Tell me what to do. That's the reason why I'm doing this right now. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing it right now. That's the reason why I'm going to take you by your hand and walk you step by step on how to do this real estate. I'm going to be doing consulting phone calls, and I'm going to be doing a mentorship where I'm going to be walking you through the hand, take you by the hand, and just show you everything step by step and giving you my resource guide on the people who are used for financing and everything else. I'm not finished, though. I'm also doing this for the people, our people, that look like me, that were raised in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, and the 30s and the 40s, and they couldn't even buy real estate. I'm also doing it for them. I'm doing it for those slaves that I went to go visit when I went to Louisiana, and I went to that Wheatley plantation. Jesus Christ. I remember walking around that plantation because I did a live video. But when I wasn't on video, you know what I was doing? I was walking around that plantation apologizing to those people. I was apologizing to those dead slaves that had died there, because I know that spirits are still there. I was walking around apologizing, saying, I'm so sorry that y'all had to go through this. I'm so sorry that, you had to live like this. A lot of those people were born and died on that plantation. Born a slave, died a slave. Couldn't read. Never left the plantation. The women just being raped in the middle of the night wasn't nothing that they could do. Wasn't nothing that their husbands could do. Wasn't nothing that their fathers could do. Being bought, being sold. I'm doing it for them. Those people that never even had a chance. Those people that look just like us that never even had the opportunity to get out here and do something positive with their lives and get out here and learn this game. I'm doing it for them too. Another reason why I'm doing it is because when I'm in these neighborhoods, I got to be really, really careful with this part, because all these videos are going online, and I don't want somebody to come back to me saying that, I was against a certain group of people. So I got to be very careful with this part of the video. I'm also doing it because when I be going in these neighborhoods, like when I'm in Roseland, I'm in the heart of Roseland. Let's just say I'm on 109th and Lafayette somewhere. I'm in the heart of Roseland. Or if I'm in Inglewood, I'm deep in Inglewood. Say, for instance, I'm on 71st and Racine somewhere, and I'm working on a house. We fixing on a house. I'm about to get ready to make this house one of my rentals or something like that. First of all, those people who I buy those houses from, they don't look like me. Those people do not look like me. They are not of my ethnical background. Not saying that they have to be, but they're not. These are our neighborhoods, and these people, I'm buying these houses from people that's all other races, but besides African American. Not only that, when I'm working on the houses, and there's somebody across the street working on their house, or a few doors down working on their house, they don't look like me either. I've been looking like, the hell you doing over here in Lafayette? What are you doing on 71st and Racine? What are you doing over here on 113th and Stewart? What are you doing over here? They right in our neighborhoods, right next door. Hey, how you doing? But it's not us. So to say I'm a little irritated by that would be an understatement. And what I would love to see is our people to really take advantage of our own neighborhoods and start rehabbing these properties and making money and fixing them up and renting them out, or fixing them up and selling them for a profit, because everybody getting rich off our neighborhoods but us. I'm there. I'm in the trenches. I'm right there. I'm in the trench. I'm seeing the people that's on the block fixing up the houses. I'm driving through there. I'm seeing the people who, when I go to these closings, when I'm buying these properties from these people, I'm like, damn, you own this house? So like I said, I got to be very, very careful with that, because I don't want to never come off the same like I'm against any group of people. I'm not against any group of people, but I am for my own people. So that is the reason why I'm teaching this real estate. I definitely want you guys to just get on board. I would love to just take you by the hand and just show you step by step. A lot of people, it's not going to work for you, because if you're not serious, it's just not going to work for you. But the ones who are serious, they got some decent credit, they got a few dollars saved up, and you really, really want to learn this, I'm going to take you by your hand and show you step by step on how I'm doing this. I'm going to give you my whole resource guide, the people who I use for everything. Now, I'm not going to give you the people who I use to fix my houses up, because I also do a general contract. I do GC work, so I may have to go in and do the work, and that's another way that I make money for myself. But everything else, you have it. So I'm offering a mentorship program, and I'm also offering consultation phone calls. So share this video on Facebook. Go to my YouTube page, Flip Plug Mastery, and subscribe. And I see you on the next video. Let's get this money. Bye.